What's going on, guys? This is X. We're back again with a new video with Vanguard Will+Dress. Holy crap, it's coming out tomorrow. Wow, I really procrastinated to make this video, didn't I? Well, with it coming out tomorrow, I wanted to give my thoughts on what I think the series has to do right in order for it to actually be successful. Because if you've ever heard this channel, you know that I have had some issues with Vanguard overDress in terms of its anime up to this point. You could go check the other podcast to kind of like post season 2 to kind of like understand my thoughts on it. But for the most part, we're here to talk about Will+Dress. We're here to talk about what it can do, or rather what I feel like it should do in order to be a good season or a good arc per se. I know it's kind of weird because like they actually like said, yeah, we got like 3 seasons of this, so it's unclear like it's gonna be the whole story or is it like pieces of 3 different arcs or whatnot. I don't know, but we're gonna go ahead and start. So pretty much I'm going with this, assuming season 1, 2, and 3 of Will+Dress will be a continuous arc, will have a continuous storyline, a curious through line. So with that, first part is the tournament. The tournament has to be actually fun and enjoyable. I know in most shonen anime, tournament arcs usually like the ones that people will look forward to the most, right? Like remember the tuning exams, remember the dart tournament, Yu Yu Hakusho. You know, it's the I guess like the one in My Hero was cool, I guess. But outside of that, for me, Vanguard has never really had a tournament arc I've been excited for. Like, cause Asia Circus to me was a mess. The Koshin V was a mess. And I could talk about that for a while, probably do something about that too. And, you know, I don't even like G Next all that much. I finally realized why, but that'll be a secret for later. But to me, like, the tournament has to be really good in order for people to still be invested with the series, right? If the tournament has to be fun primarily for the simple reason of the characters no, that's wrong. The tournament has to be good by way of making sure that your characters have the necessary amount of screen time, to make sure that characters are interesting, have goals, that they're not just cardboard cutouts all the time, that there's a reason for them to not just enter the tournament, but for a reason to want to win at the very least, right? Remember we got the clip of what's his name, the character who only entered the tournament primarily because he wanted to smoke with Donji. And now since he doesn't get to smoke with Donji, he's going to take it out on the only other person in his group, which is I forgot their names. I'm actually having a blank on their names. Toya! Oh my goodness, I had a blank on Toya's name. Wow. That's crazy. Anyway, but yeah, we got things. We got the character that's playing the Monster, who's literally just there just to stir some chaos. So, you've definitely got that. Now the question is, what about our main cast? Right? The question is, what is it that made Tamari join? What made Megumi join? We know Toya joined because he's a crazy lunatic. But why is Yu joining? Like, what's their motivations? And that kind of like, I've kind of been about like when overDress season 1 was there. I'm like, I really don't know what the motivation of these characters are at times, because it's like it feels like they just really forgot to write the characters as well. At very least in season 1. Season 2 did a much better job of kind of showcasing their personality of the character, but it felt very hard in that season 1 to really get invested into them past that. So that's kind of a thing. Like, just make the tournament fun. Have reasons for people to be there, and not just be there. Also, please focus on the characters that need the focusing. Like, if there's gonna be some stuff with Megumi and Yu and the 3 new characters, the Team Tri 3 Light that they're bringing in, please do not just straight up like put leave their stories on the sidelines until we get to like the end of the show, where it's like, oh, we're like at episode, what if we're going like overdress is 12 episodes a season, 12, 24, 36. So if we go like, don't let us wait till episode 34 for you to start developing the Neo Nectar girl. Don't wait until like 34 when we're just like, okay, time to figure out why the main antagonist is even here, if there even is one, who knows. But like, please just do not just wait until the very last second when no one really wants to care anymore about these characters. Because if you do that, then we're back where we started with overdress season 1. To me, overdress season 1's biggest problem was it waited until episode 10 to really start a plot when the pieces were there, but you basically neglected them for so long. I didn't really care. The only one who really got any development was Donji, and no one else. Megami didn't get that much, and when she did, like, it felt kind of botched. Tamari didn't get nothing except that she's some dominatrix. Zaxa became a joke. Like, I don't know what was happening with that first season, but I just don't want that to rear its ugly head again in Will+Dress. You know? That's pretty much it. So please develop the characters and have them be good. Like, please just have them be good for the time that they're on screen. So that's pretty much it. There is like one more thing, and that's pretty much like, please, if you're gonna finally do like a big plot to move the story forward, please don't be messy. Just, you know, we haven't had any supernatural stuff in overdress in a while. You know, people like that. People are cool with that. But, you know, I understand the whole thing is because, well, it's been 3,000 years. The cutoff between Earth and Cray has been wonky or something. So, if you're going to go into some supernatural stuff, please just make it right. Do it right. Don't just, like, botch it, because that's an important part of the lore of this world. So, you know, just don't do that. I don't know. I feel like I made a bad video already. I burps. I'm stuttering my words again. Like, I'm literally just like peeking into the mic. I think y'all can hear that. I'm just making a bad video because I'm crusty with doing Audacity level videos, and I'm sorry. But I don't really have much to say, and one of the reasons I was procrastinating so much was because I didn't know what to say about Will+Dress, because there's been so little knowledge about it. We just know it's a tournament arc. We just know it's a tournament arc. We know there's 4 groups that are gonna fight, etc., etc. Yeah, there's really just not much for me to say. I want to see the first episode, and I can't wait for it. I mean, I can't wait. I got like, what, 12 more hours before it actually appears, so like I can definitely like be cool with that. Yeah, I got nothing else to say. I'm really just only like saying this to like speed through time, but I think we kind of close it here. To put a TLDR on what's going on, just straight up, I just want the tournament to be good. I want the characters to be fleshed out. I don't want them to be left on the sidelines until it's their time to actually shine, but that time to actually shine is like 2 episodes before the ending, and no one really cares about them anymore. So that's really just it. I just don't want to repeat over season 1 to season 2 where it's like, oh, I don't care about these characters, but the season's writing is much better, but I don't care about them. You get what I'm saying? Like, a lot of my friends had that issue. It's like, why do I need to care about these characters? Why do I need to keep going? And, you know, that's just something that happens. So that's just my opinion. Leave your thoughts, what you kind of have your hopes for Will+Dress, and I'll see y'all probably sometime this week for a review of episode 1. So with that, bye bye.